So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss SQL or then data database like that. So what is SQL? Okay. So what is SQL? SQL stands for SQL is nothing but structure, 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 query, language. Structure, query, language. Okay. So the what is the definition of SQL? The definition of SQL. So SQL is a language. SQL is a language which which is used which is used to communicate which is used to communicate with is used to communicate with the database. Which is used to communicate with the database. Okay. So SQL is a language which is used to communicate with the database. So this is the short definition. So if anyone saying what is SQL, why you are using this, actually is using to communicate with the database. Then the question arises: what is database? What is database? Then what is data? So today we are going to discuss the this one. So okay, na? So what is data? First, give me one. Okay, what is data? Data. See, data, we can say data data is a raw fact. Data is a raw fact which which uh, which describe which describe which describes the properties properties describe the properties of an entity. Properties of an entity. Properties of an entity. So what is raw fact? What is raw fact? A raw fact is nothing but what is raw fact? This raw fact is nothing but this raw fact is nothing but what is raw fact? Raw fact is nothing but changed data. What is not changed data? Changed changed data means the data which are changed, that is known as raw fact. So what is properties? Property is nothing but what is properties? What is properties? Property is nothing but attribute. Property is nothing but attribute. Okay, na? So property is nothing but attributes, or we can say properties. Okay, so property is nothing but attribute. So entity is nothing but we can say object. Entity is nothing but we can say object. Okay. Let me once again discuss. Data is a raw fact which describe the properties of an entity. So raw fact means changed data, properties means attribute, entity means object. So let me give one example. Suppose suppose uh, uh, suppose this is a person. Okay. Suppose this is a person. Suppose this is your beautiful boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever it is you think about that. So suppose this is a person. So this person has what? A person has name also. A person has age also. A person has date of birth also. Yes or no? A person has name also. A person has age also. A person has date of birth also. A person has gender also. A person has phone number also. A person has what address also. So let me write this one. So a person has name also. Okay. Age also. Then age. Then date of birth also. then gender also, then contact number also, okay, then address also, okay. And suppose the name was suppose suppose name the name was suppose the name was something, age was something, date of birth was something, and gender was something like that, gender. And we have contact also, contact is something, or address is also something. So suppose the name was suppose suppose the name was Smith, okay, name was Smith. And age was like 22. And suppose date of birth was 12, suppose December, okay, 12 December, okay, 12 12 202, okay, 24. What is happening here? Okay, 12, suppose 12 1 2 0 20. Okay, so then we have, suppose the gender is suppose male, okay. So contact number is suppose something like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, okay, na? Like that. Suppose address is suppose Hyderabad, okay. Suppose address is Hyderabad. So tell me, for this person, this is a person, okay. So this is a person, this is a person. For this person, how you will be recognize this person? By his name, or by his age, by his date of birth. So by his name. So if if you call a person by his name, yes or no? So these name, age, date of birth, gender, contact, and address, these are feature or properties or attribute of a man, attribute of a man, okay. So these properties, these all the properties, all the properties, whatever you are seeing here, these all the name, age, date of birth, gender, contact, address, these are the what, these are the properties, these are the properties, okay. So these are the properties, these are the properties, or we can say attributes. These are the properties or attributes of whom? Of one person. So here we can say a person is nothing but, a person is nothing but object. A person is nothing but object, or we can say entity. Okay, object or entity. And what is this? This Smith 22. So these are the data or information. These are the data or information. Okay, information. So here we can say every object has, we can say every object has, we can say every object has what, properties or attribute, and every attribute or property describe its information or describe the data, okay now. So every object has properties or attribute, and every attribute or properties describe the data. So this is small idea about the data. Data is nothing but raw fact, and which describe the properties of an object, entity or an object. Okay. So this is all about the data. Next class we are discussing about database. Okay. Thank you.